Hello and welcome to the 2021 College of Liberal Arts and Sciences Convocation Program. I'm Joseph Spillane, Associate Dean for Student Affairs and Director of the Academic Advising Center for the college. Now, whether you began taking classes during Summer B or will start your first courses next week, Convocation marks the ceremonial beginning of your time at the University of Florida and your time as part of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. We are UF's largest and most academically diverse college, and that diversity, as I often say, is part of what makes our college so special. Together, we represent academic disciplines that illuminate the human condition, examine the social dimensions of life, and explore the natural world on this planet and beyond. Our priority as a college is to make sure that you're having a successful start to your time as University of Florida Gators, and that you know we are here to offer the kinds of support that will help you make the most of this incredible opportunity. Now, in the video that follows, you'll hear from our Dean, Dr. David Richardson, as well as some of our CLAS Ambassadors. And they'll give you a brief introduction to our college by providing you with some interesting facts about some of our college's amazing landmarks here on campus. That's important because once you have watched the video portion of the college's convocation program, it'll be time for your first big assignment as a CLAS student. Throughout the day today, our departments and centers will be hosting open houses on Zoom, where you will have the chance to interact with faculty and staff from these programs. Your task is to choose as many interesting options as you can. Be curious, ask questions, and by the end of the day, we hope you will have learned a lot more about what makes this college such an inspiring place. And now, I'm delighted to turn it over to Dean David Richardson.
Thank you, Dr. Spillane. Greetings and a big Gator welcome to our new Liberal Arts and Sciences students. I am here in Turlington Hall, the home of the college main office and one of over 30 campus buildings where our college departments can be found. Being Dean of the college is a great privilege since I get to interact with an incredible faculty, amazing advisors, super staff, and fantastic students like you. I also get the chance to meet many of our college's 120,000 alumni all over the world. One of them may ultimately become your mentor during or after college, so get to know them whenever you get the chance. The good news for you is that I am not going to give you any advice today. I will ask a favor at the end, however. So today, I would like to tell you about the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, CLAS, or CLAS for short. First, we hear the phrase liberal arts education everywhere, and I'm often asked about the name of our college. Why is the college called a College of Liberal Arts and Sciences? It's a question that's sometimes asked with some suspicion. And I think many people assume that it's just a college full of liberals. No, it doesn't mean that. Instead, it means something different and something extremely important. The word liberal comes from the same root as the word liberty. So a liberal education is an education for a free person living in a free society. Our form of education is thus one that protects freedom through knowledge. You may also think our college is a collection of different loosely related majors. You may think about the areas of humanities, social sciences, and sciences when you think about us. In fact, we do have a shared viewpoint and organization, and today I want to suggest a different way to think about who we are and what we do. This perspective may help you understand how all the courses and subjects fit together to make something larger than the sum of the parts. We must first consider how to think and learn about our place in the vast cosmos. We must step outside ourselves, observe, and try to understand what we see. We need a new perspective. This is an image of our home planet, Earth, the blue marble. Here I introduce the concept of nature, the planet Earth, everything on it, and the universe. Physicists, chemists, and astronomers study the universe and the matter in it. From this height, we can observe some of the geological structures of our home, the weather, the vast oceans, and the green plants that cover the land. These are all of interest to geologists, geographers, and biologists who study our world. At night, something else wondrous appears: lights. The lights show the presence of societies, formed as humans spread across the planet and lived cooperatively, fought, migrated, and managed the daily challenges of the natural world. Anthropologists, classicists, historians, and linguists have decoded the lives of these inhabitants. Now we see that life is technologically sophisticated, but at this level, we cannot yet see the individuals who built and live in these societies. Finally, as we observe the planet even more closely, we can find one of 7.5 billion members of a particular species, Homo sapiens. Here we encounter our own humanity, those inhabitants that shape the planet and its societies. We are inquisitive. Why is she regarding the camera this way? You see, this is curiosity, which motivates us to ask and try to answer questions about our place in the vast universe. Her life has been affected by issues of politics, religion, ethics, history, culture, geography, language, economics, climate, technology, and much, much more. In our research and in our classes, we are doing what Homo sapiens always has done: questioning, discovering, finding connections that bring together the threads of knowledge to unravel the puzzles and problems that confront us all. The lesson is this: no one discipline, no one major is sufficient. We need science and math to build our models of nature. We need to consider the complexities and conflicts of societies, and we need to explore those very things that make us human. That, then, is our college. In class, you will take courses and have experiences that will expand your horizons, academically, personally, and professionally. When it comes to academic advising, we have some of the best advisors in the country right here in class. Be sure to talk to one regularly. It may surprise you to know that we strongly believe the most important 4 years for us are the 4 years after you graduate. To help you get ready for those years, I invite you to think beyond the 120 credit hours it will take to get a diploma. We want to help you go beyond those 120 hours and discover what is right for you and your future. So we have a class program to assist your discovery of your own pathway. To make it easy to remember, we call it Beyond 120. In Beyond 120, you can take a 1 credit hour course that will help you understand how your time in college can help prepare for those years after you have received a diploma. You can also find out how to get involved in undergraduate research, have an international experience, or connect to the world of careers with an internship. To find out more about Beyond 120, consult a class advisor. One last thing. I want to ask you a favor. When life at school gets stressful, do not forget the secret ingredient of our shared humanity. That is the importance of human connection between people. It is powerful and strong, and it is the best way to manage tough times. And there is no doubt that this last year and a half required unexpected adaptability that could at times be difficult to sustain. The COVID pandemic is a generation-defining event, and we have all felt the effects of its uncertainty and loss. Please reach out for help if you need it. The Counseling Center is ready to help. Talk to a student, an advisor, a faculty member. Student Affairs, or an administrator, write to me. If you see someone in need, please offer to listen and assist them. Be curious and be kind. Explore what our college has to offer. We are ready to connect with you. Go Greater and go Gators.
Welcome to the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, otherwise known as CLAS. My name is Nicole Saporito, and I'm a biology major and also minoring in nutritional sciences and disabilities in society. One thing I love about CLAS is that there are so many opportunities ranging from study abroad programs to internships. Also, we have great ambassadors and advisors who can answer questions and help students with anything. The peer advising aspect of CLAS is especially helpful because these are students who have similar majors and can share valuable experiences. A quick piece of advice would be to find what you love and really try to get involved in any way you can. As Associate Dean Joseph Spillane shared, you'll be hearing from me and some of my fellow CLAS ambassadors as we share welcome messages and introduce you to some of the many locations on campus you may visit as a student in our college. Located within Pugh Hall, the Acora is a popular venue where various disciplines across the college host events and speakers. Pugh Hall is home to the Bob Graham Center for Public Service, the Sam Proctor Oral History Program, and the Department of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. It is also a popular place for students to study and work on group projects.
Hello, my name is Spiros Kazianis, and I am a third-year economics major from Kingston, Jamaica. Being a student in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences has allowed me to gain a multifaceted view of the world. Here at UF, I have learned skills that will allow me to be successful in any career path that I choose to pursue. My advice for you all, please make intentional choices. The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences provides so many opportunities to be successful, and I believe you should take advantage of that. Also, please don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Now that you're a Gator, the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is here to support you on your path to success. Behind me is Usla Hall, a historic building on campus. It was formerly known as the Women's Gymnasium and the University Gymnasium. Here, you will find the Center for Gender Sexualities and Women's Studies Research. It is the only freestanding campus building in the United States devoted solely to women's studies and was the first building on the UF campus renamed to honor a woman. Outside Usla Hall is Yardley Gardens, which is a perfect place to find some quiet study time in the Florida sun.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Crow, and I'm a third-year psychology student with minors in business administration and statistics. I love being a CLAS student because it's amazing to be surrounded by such a diverse group of people studying a variety of different subjects. My biggest piece of advice is to write all due dates in a planner with reminders for when important deadlines are coming up. I'm here inside of Anderson Hall, which is a historic building on campus named for Dr. James Nesbitt Anderson, the first dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences and of the graduate school. It's home to both the departments of religion and political science. Anderson Hall sits in a prime location on University Avenue, and it's a quick walk to both Library West and the Plaza of the Americas.
Hi, my name is Enrique Trevino, and I am currently a third-year CLAS student, which is the college that you all will be finding yourselves thriving in during your first year. What I find to be the most meaningful thing about being a CLAS student is the diversity of students. We have students from all walks of life, as well as students in all sorts of majors. We have students from English to math to biology and astronomy. I believe that this diversity allows students to grow from one another, and I find this to be one of the most inclusive environments on campus. In addition to the great parts of being a CLAS student, a piece of advice that I will give all of you is to go into UF with an open mind. Don't have your heart set on one major or one lifestyle choice, because during your time here, you'll find out that there are so many other pathways that you can find yourself on and still be happy with the rest of your life. A quote that I live most of my life by is something my grandfather told me as a child. He said, "If you find a career choice that you're happy working in, then you'll never work a day in your life." I'm here in the physics building, or the new physics building as it is called, despite being built in 1998. And it is not only high-tech, but also located at one of the most visible and yet naturally scenic locations at UF. Inside is this expansive atrium, a space for students and professors to gather, a venue to celebrate accomplishments and experiments with visitors.
In our last stop, where the rock rests, Turlington Plaza is the heartbeat of campus and on a normal day sees thousands of students passing through every day. Here you will see impromptu performances, meet representatives of student organizations, and hear the bells of Century Tower. Inside Turlington Hall, which many call a maze, you'll find the dean's office and numerous departments and centers that call the college home. On behalf of all CLAS students, we are excited to welcome you to our college and best of luck on your UF journey. Go Gators!
Go Gators!
Go Gators!
Go Gators!